Okay, back again with real money trades for my masterclass over at simpleswitch.teachable.com. If you go over there and take my masterclass, it will get you up to speed on what I'm doing with this real money trading series, growing a small account in the futures market and with swing trading. And I chose the futures market to go with this because I don't have to worry about the PDT rule and I can day trade. In my masterclass, I take you from day one to I want to be a trader, then selecting a broker, opening an account, then teaching you how I build winning strategies that fits you. So I call it the PLG, personality, lifestyle, and goals. But not just that, strategies that have a proven statistical probability of success. Once we build our strategies, then we build a trade plan to go with those strategies. Two completely different things, traders. You need a good strategy and a good trade plan to be successful. Then I sim trade those strategies, and now we're into the real money trading portion of building a winning strategy. That is what this series is about. I plan on trading these accounts until the end of 2023, and we'll see how far we can grow them in 1 year's time. Now, I don't know if these strategies are going to be successful. We're going to find this out together, and if they're not, hopefully I can tweak them along the way to make them successful. I started my futures account with $1,700 because that was the bare minimum I felt like I could start with. And then I started my swing trading account with $2,000. Again, I felt that was the bare minimum I can start with. In my masterclass, I explain all these details and why I make the decisions, what you're seeing on the screens, the charts that you're seeing, all the tools, all that stuff. This class can benefit beginner traders and pro traders alike. I do trade with my algorithm, but you don't need that in order to benefit from my masterclass. You can trade with whatever tool it is for you. If you're thinking about taking somebody else's class, my masterclass can help you choose what other strategy might be right for you. This way, if you're going to spend a lot of money to buy somebody else's strategy, it would really be good if that strategy would fit you. And I teach you all about that in my masterclass, so go check it out. But for now, let's get into today's video. Okay, so we are back off of a losing streak, and we're getting ready to jump into another trade. So hopefully this will break our losing streak. We're going to jump into this short right now. Sell. All right, so we're in short one contract right here. So we have our green down here to red switching, giving us permission. And then we have our dash below the white line. Actually triggering the trade green to red, our dash below the white line giving us permission. So we just jumped into this trade. So I'm going to go ahead and put where I got in the trade. So 4168. Okay, so 4168, that's where we got in short right there. Now I'm going to put my OCO order in. I'm short, so I'm buying it back. Okay, so I got my OCO order in with my speed bump right here. I got two. Right here we got one. I got one contract. So this will buy one and then buy another one. So we can reverse the position. So, and then I got my alert in once we get here so we can trail this stop down to this level. And let's see if we could squeeze some more out. So there we go. So I'll set up trades in. We'll bring the conclusion to you. Okay, so I'm going to go to bed. So important thing, really important thing, speed bumping wise, is I don't want to leave a speed bump open when I'm going to go to bed, because then I won't be here to put the stop in. Like, this is going to get me into the trade, but I won't have my stops in and targets to get out of the trade. So I need to be able to manage my trades if I'm speed bumping. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel and replace. If you're using NinjaTrader, they have some cool tools over there where you can do like a whole sequence of trades, like, you know, if, what ifs kind of thing, if and or kind of stuff. So it's pretty awesome. But I do not know how to do that with Thinkorswim. If you can even do it with Thinkorswim, I think you could if you write your own code for it, which I've not tried to do yet. So I'm going to cancel or replace and confirm. All right, cool. So there we go. So now I got my normal order in. And then another thing is I'm going to bed, so I'm not going to be able to manage my orders. So I'm just going to close that and then bring this up to here, lock in profit, and call it a night. So there we go. So trade is in. It's either going to be a bit, a loser, a full loser, or will be a partial winner. But I'm going to go to bed, not manage. So I'm going to leave it here. I only do this with red light, green light. On the MES, 30-minute candle. If this was sniper, I'd leave it at my target, call it a day. Definitely still not going to be speed bumping when I can't manage, but I'd be looking for a full target if this was sniper or MGC, the gold ticker that we trade. But with MES, this is the deal with MES. So at least right now anyway. All right, going to bed. We'll see what happens in the morning. Hopefully we wake up to money. All right, so I moved my stop down to break even plus a couple bucks. And then I move. Yes, I'm still awake. I'm way behind in some other projects I'm trying to work on. So I move my stop. I'm going to bed now, though. I move my stop down to break even plus a couple dollars, and then I move my target back down to the main target area, which is at the bottom of this support area. I mean, this is kind of a big support area. Will it get there? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I feel really confident it's going to hit this target. Will it get to this one? Not sure, but I don't want to stay awake and wait for it. So I'm just going to do break even plus a couple dollars over here. And then it is what it is. I'll either make some money in this trade or I won't. But, you know, it's all good. At least I'm not going to lose money on it, and then we'll just wait for another setup. All right, so that's what it is. Going to bed. Hopefully we'll wake up to money. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so here we are back the next morning with the MES. This is a great example of what happens in trading. So you heard you heard what I said, about this trade. I'm going to move my stop to break even. And then we go to bed and all that good stuff, right? So there are two kinds of FOMOs, I believe, that take place. The first FOMO would happen like right here, where you see this candle, this huge candle going down. You think the market's crashing. And at the end of this candle, you're like, oh, man, look at this. I'm going to jump in short. I don't want to miss out on the big move down, right? The market crash. I don't want to miss out on it. So you jump in down here somewhere, only to find out that you got in at the bottom and you're left holding the bag as it rallies back up. That's typically what happens when you FOMO into a trade, right? Fear of missing out. The other FOMO that I feel that happens is where you're in a trade and you're making money and you're afraid you're going to lose the money that you have. So rather than following your trade plan and your strategy and doing everything that you know works for you, get the numbers in, all that good stuff, you exit the trade and just take the money you have. So I move my stop to break even plus a couple dollars. So yeah, after commissions, I'm green. But I'm still, today's still a failure because I didn't follow the plan. So, and the reason why that's so bad is that, this thing comes down, comes back up, I get out for my couple dollars, and then it comes down and hits the target. So it's really a losing trade because it hit the target. So now I missed out on a winner that I need to pay for those losers, like the losers I just had. I need winners to pay for those losers. And if I'm going to avoid trading the winners and I'm only going to pick up the losers, my account is slowly going to bleed out. So I needed to put my limit order and my stop order where it needed to be based on my plan, which was to hit those targets, at least this target here, or stop out. And that was it. That's what I should have done. That was the plan. I didn't do that. And as a result, I'm missed out on profit, a really nice profit. And this morning I could have come in, I could have put my stop here like part as the plan states. And then this morning when I came in and saw it right here, I could have moved my stop down here real quick. Now, the other thing that I could have did when I saw this right here, and I did think this, was, I need to get back into this trade. I need to talk about it, talk about why I got to follow the plan, all that good stuff, and jump back in. But first, let me get breakfast. I think it was in here somewhere. I was like, let me get breakfast on the table so I can get my daughter off to school. And then, it was right here, right at the top of this candle, right in here. And let me get my daughter off to school. And then I'll come in and do this right after breakfast. And yeah, it was way too late. That thing happened so fast. I came back in after breakfast on the table and it was, it was over. Game over already. So it is what it is. So anyway, so there you go. I hope you learned something from this video. Something to think about is if you're not taking full winners and you are taking full losers, what happens to your account if your strategy and your trade plan requires you to take full winners or full losers, right? So stupid. Let's go look at MGC real quick, actually, and then I'll finish this out. So we're on the 15-minute candle right now with the MES right here. So you're looking at it in a smaller time frame. Let's move it to 30 real quick so you can see that. So boom, real fast that happened. And then let's go back to the 15. And then let's go to MGC. I want to show you that this morning too. So MGC did not trade it, as you can see here. So, yep, missed out on a winner right there at MGC. We already went back through these winners, all these winners that I'm not taking. So not because I don't want to, I just haven't been putting much time into checking in on the computer to look at my trades. So right now at MGC, we're trading on the 15-minute candle. Once I get back into that $200 scaling ladder, then I can look at trading this on the 30-minute candle and other time frames, maybe 1 hour candle and things like that. So I can spend less time on station and have more time to pick up trades where I don't have to check the computer every 15 minutes and miss out on all these trades because I don't check it every 15 minutes, right? So I need to look at that. So once I can scale up my risk, then I can look at higher time frames, because higher time frames have bigger moves, so you have bigger losses and bigger wins. But right here is a nice trade right here. Can you imagine? That would have been, what a speed bump this would have been. So, I mean, and that, again, everything went so fast. You know, this would have been the target for the speed bump, and look at that. Most likely would have capitalized on a good chunk of it. So it could have been an epic trade this morning on MGC. To have a loser like that would have been great. So anyways, that's where we're at. Just want to give you get you up to speed. Let's go look at the My Strategy Manager real quick, and then we'll shut it down. Okay, so here in the My Strategy Manager, so right here we have our entry. Or, 250 was our profit. So not great. Run over to, actually, let's go look at scaling ladders. Scaling ladders, we're still down here. We still got 2 bars to go to get back to where we were. 3 bars to go to get back to where we were. Such a bummer. And then starting account balance, 3,700 for both accounts, swing and futures. And again, the reason why I chose to do swing and futures with this account is so that I can, swing trading is nice to just have money making money in swing side of things, where I don't have to sit here all the time. And plus, there's a lot of you that are going to probably swing trade first. So I wanted to have an example out for that. But it's great too when you're on vacation to just have money sitting there making money for you, or losing it. It could go that way too, right? It's trading. And then the futures market, I trade the futures market because I don't have to worry about a PDT rule. I can trade as long as I can meet the margin requirements for the tickers I'm buying. Then I can trade in the futures market. And the minimum requirement for Thinkorswim is 1,500 in the account. And then whatever, I have to look at the margin requirements for each ticker. So some tickers require $800 per contract. And if I have 800, obviously $1,500 account, I can buy that. But some of them require $10,000 to buy one contract. Obviously, I can't buy that with a $1,500 account. So as long as I have the $1,500 in there, I can look for tickers I can afford, and then I can buy them, just like you would do with equities. So combined accounts, 3,700 we started with. We're at 6,258 now. We had that little bit of a setback, a little retrace in the account. And then we come down to futures. We started with 1,700. We're at 2,500, so we're still doing great. And then swing trading, we started with 2,000, and we're at 3,600 right now. So we're still doing awesome there as well. So yeah, all good. Still moving forward. So we'll bring the next video to you.